If there are indeed any of these voters left, they could certainly use a drink. The closest alternative they have right now is a candidate polling so bad he couldn't participate in last week's debate. I am the only one with a sunny atmosphere. Billionaire North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum said in an interview this week in a parking lot downtown Dubuque, Iowa. He has vowed to stay in the race in Iowa and New Hampshire. There's now a big gap for everyone. The fact is, if Reagan were running for president today in current Republican Party, he would be in the single digits, said Doug Elmitz, who worked as Reagan's spokesman and speechwriter before becoming a speaker at Democratic National Convention. 2016. Trump has taken over the GOP, and I am pretty sure Reagan is turning in his grave at the thought. South Carolina Senator Scott and former Vice President Pence were always farsighted, but in their announcement speeches, they painted red, white, blue visions. What could be? Scott spoke of obstacles turning into opportunity, and pain reveals purpose. Pence appealed to the good angel's nature, argued that he was not convinced country is as divided as politics. His advisors and Burgum said they wanted to talk policy. As Scott entered final 24 hours his candidacy and Pence entered final days of his political vacation in what a spokesman could only describe as outside Indiana, man who had defeated them both, along with Rest Field, were at risk. Outside the dark area, we promised to root out communists, Marxists, fascists and radical left thugs who live like vermin within our country's borders. Lie, steal and rig elections. Former President Donald Trump said near the end of election, they will do anything, legal or illegal, to destroy America and destroy the American dream. He said in his Veterans Day speech in Claremont, our threat is from within. And then there was Miami. Nikki Haley and biotech entrepreneur Vivek Ramaswamy mutually sought to tear each other down during the GOP primary debate on TikTok. You're just an asshole, Haley told Ramaswamy after pointing out her 25-year-old daughter's use of the social media app, which she also criticized. Ramaswamy's response? His campaign has rolled out Rebel Scum branded campaign merchandise, a nod to the Star Wars franchise. And it's a badge of honor for Trump to have any attention in this primary. Even if it's not the positive kind. They the future. To optimism. They sunrise instead of sunset. Dawn instead of dusk. All that. Reagan's Craig Shirley said. Biographer. Reagan didn't talk like that. He didn't say vermin or scum. For Scott, this was level of combativeness and sarcasm he could not transcend. A level he had never mastered the art of beefing with. Senior Scott advisor told Politico. Ron DeSantis has also done a good job picking fights with people all the time. But on the other hand, when you look at Tim Scott and Mike Pence, they both said, okay, let's have a poly.